What is happening, my YT gang? Y'all already know what time it is. We are back with another one, you dig? And today we gotta talk about it, man. That boy Dan done stirred the pot up over there at First Take. I'm trying to tell you. I don't know if y'all seen the comment he dropped when it came to Lamar Jackson. Everybody trying to put the blame on Lamar Jackson for the loss that they took over there against the Buffalo Bills. But Stephen A, man, he ain't going with it. He ain't going for it. And of course, I got the footage on it, man. Y'all already know how I get down. But before I show y'all that video, I just want to say, if you like this video, make sure you smash that like button. Subscribe to the channel, man, and even hit that noti bell so every time I drop something new, you guys will be the first one to be notified. But I'm gonna stop running my mouth and I'm gonna go ahead and drop this footage for y'all real quick so we can see what Stephen A had to say about this whole situation. Run that video.
Our guy, Dan Orlovsky, took to social media after the game tweeting, quote, "If you put the loss on Lamar tonight, respectfully, you're a loser. Mark Andrews is one of the all-time Ravens. He had a brutal drop and fumble, yes, but if you're going to use that to trash him, respectfully, you're a loser." How was my voice and inflection for your tweet?
That was pretty accurate.
I tried to do a good job.
That was pretty accurate.
Okay.
Can I say something?
Yeah.
I'm going to say something because, you know, like I said, Shannon, D.O., y'all know how proud I am to have y'all on the show. Y'all edify me and elevate my knowledge and the knowledge of the audience. We don't know football like y'all know football. And only the fools that didn't play football and are pundits and think they know as much football as y'all, those are the people that, figuratively speaking, deserve to have the silliness slapped out of them, okay? We don't know football the way that y'all know football. But Dan Orlovsky, I respectfully say this to you. This is television, and that I do know. And pundency and commentating, that I do know. You need to stop. The fact of the matter is, America, the fan base, football analysts, reporters, and everybody else have a right to look at the game and call the balls and strikes, figuratively speaking, and call it like we see it. Mark Andrews is a great player. He's one of the most reliable tight ends in the history of the National Football League. You see those two mistakes he made?
Of course.
It's so devastating. It's so devastating, the media can't find him. He hasn't spoken to anybody. He's not known for that. He's not known for avoiding the media. He's not known for avoiding accountability or anything like that. We know he's not being disrespectful. He's devastated. You know why? Because he knows what the rest of us saw. You got stripped.
He led the team.
Of the ball by Menard in the middle of the field with a drive, with a game time score on the line. You dropped a 2-point conversion in the palm of your hands that would have tied this and potentially sent the game into overtime with a AFC title game berth on the line. Somebody pointing that out and saying that lost you the game, it might be accurate in a lot of people's eyes and not as accurate in some others' lives. It doesn't make them a loser. You're watching the game. You have a right. Now, if you start talking about him personally, you start talking about his character, start talking about his family, I got you. Somebody said, damn it, he lost the game. That's not that far-fetched. Now, the 2 turnovers earlier didn't help. Lamar Jackson interception. Lamar Jackson getting stripped and having Von Miller return it. And ultimately that leading to a touchdown. Sure, that played a role. But moments count. Like I was saying to Shay and Cam Newton yesterday, moments count. And when you blow it in a moment like that, you blew it. And somebody pointing that out doesn't make them a loser.
Now, I'm not going to lie to y'all, man. I got mixed emotions about the whole situation, okay? I understand where my boy Dan was coming from, okay, when it comes to what he said. Now, his word choice may have been wrong. I'm going to admit that. Yeah, he shouldn't have said loser. That word loser, you put that out there, you talking about everybody, you going to get backlash. That's just what it is. Especially being in the platform that he stands on. You get what I'm saying? But at the same time, when it comes to us as fans, because we don't play the sport, we talk about it, right? We are very harsh on players. And the players that we have the most criticism about are the ones who we hold to a high expectations, like Lamar Jackson, like Patrick Mahomes, Josh Allen, you know, those players who supposed to be great when it comes to the game of football. You know, whether it's good criticism or bad criticism, we got it all for them. And, you know, at times we can say some harsh things. We can say who fault it is. We can say this, we can say that, but we can't take away his greatness. You get what I'm saying? We can't. because we've seen it time after time after time. This is a great player. This is probably one of the best quarterbacks we've ever seen in the history of football. Point blank period. With everything that he can do, there's no other quarterback out there that can do the things that he can do. Now, Patrick Mahomes is close. He's probably the closest, because he's also an elite quarterback, a very explosive quarterback, an exciting one. But all in all, he's not no Lamar Jackson, if y'all get what I'm saying. But for everybody who's trying to put the blame on Lamar Jackson, me personally, I don't feel like it's his fault. Okay? I really don't feel like it's Andrews' fault either. All right? When it comes to drop passes, when it comes to fumbles, when it comes to throwing interceptions, that's just the game of football. Okay? That is the game. That things like that happen. Now, if Lamar Jackson was continuously doing this throughout the game, if Andrews was continuously dropping passes and fumbling the ball throughout the entire game, then I might end up putting the blame on one of those players. However, after those mistakes that Lamar Jackson made in the first half, he redeemed himself in the second. They went into the half down 21-10, and they managed to come all the way back and almost tie the game up to go to overtime. Well, Josh Allen still had time on the clock, but he still got the ball down the field and scored, in which he almost tied the game. So I really can't say that he is the reason that they lost the game, in my eyes, in my opinion. Now, everybody has their own opinion, and I'm pretty sure some of y'all feel like it is his fault. That's your opinion. You get what I'm saying? But in my eyes, I don't think it's his fault. I don't think it's Andrew's fault. The person who I want to put the blame on is the offensive coordinator. Because what I don't understand is, you seen what worked. You saw what worked in the second half. They could not, the Buffalo Bills defense could not stop the run game to save their life. They couldn't. They was running the ball down their throat, and the defense was getting tired. They couldn't stop it. So why would you go away from that? If we all know this, then I am pretty sure that the offensive coordinator knows this as well. Whenever this man, Derrick Henry, rushed for over hundreds of yards in a game, they win. Every single time. And this is something that can't nobody argue with me about. You cannot. If you have watched the Ravens, it is a fact. Every time Derrick Henry rushes for over 100 yards, they win the game. Every single time he rushed for over 100. And knowing the fact that the Buffalo Bills defense could not stop Derrick Henry, not even the second string running back. I can't remember his name right now because I'm trying to, I'm locked in. But knowing that they could not stop that, why did you go against it? Now, when I look at the Ravens, and if y'all think I'm tripping, hey, drop it in the comments. Say, Rio, boy, you tripping, boy. You tripping, boy. And I'll take it. But let me get my point across. You know what I'm saying? When I look at the Ravens, I kind of compare them to the Eagles when it comes to the run game. The Eagles stick to their running game. You want to know why? Because they know that is their bread and butter. Point blank period. Knowing that they got a physical offensive line. Knowing that they have a physical running back. A very elusive running back. A running back that can make big plays. Get that first down. Make explosive plays. Get 30 yards. Get 50 yards. And this is also a running back who can get physical with the defense and tire them out, man. You get what I'm saying? Isn't that the same thing that the Ravens have on their side? And what makes the Ravens even better is that they have Lamar Jackson as another option to run the ball. So like I said, man, if I'm going to blame anybody, it's going to be that offensive coordinator. Point blank period. But I don't know, man. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments, man. Drop them thing down there below. I got to get up out of here, man. I'm going to holler at y'all on this one.